Hey, it's Show and Tell. Today it's all about silly string, party item, toy, and more. Historically, we'll go back to 1972 when Leonard Fish and Richard Cox, a couple of inventors, were looking to come up with an instant cast for broken limbs. They thought it would be great to have some sort of an item that if someone had a broken limb, you could just spray it on there and it would harden. Well, when they were trying to work this out, they had to experiment with various nozzles in the spray can. And one of them yielded a remarkable result. The stuff in the can just shot out in a string. This didn't work as a cast, but it did work as a toy, and they sold it to the Whaml Company. And kids loved it, partygoers loved it. But municipalities were not so keen on it because of the cleanup problem, and it was banned in many places. You don't want to be playing with this in Middleborough, Massachusetts, because you pay a $300 fine for playing with silly string. On the other hand, there was a positive spin-off. During the war in Bosnia and Afghanistan, ordnance disposal experts found that they could locate the tripwires for booby traps using silly string. It was light enough to rest on the wire without tripping it. So they could determine where these wires were, and it saved lives. What is it? Well, we get some information from the patent that was filed when it came out as a toy. The actual plastic in it is an acrylic material. It's polyisobutyl methacrylate. And then there's hexabromobenzene, which is a flame retardant, dibutylphthalate, which is a plasticizer, makes it flexible. And you don't want the stuff to stick to items, so they put in some dimethylsiloxane that keeps it from sticking. All of this is dissolved in dichloromethane. But in order to allow it to foam, you need a surfactant. And that surfactant happens to be an oleate. And it works very well in allowing bubbles to form. Sorbitan trioleate is what the product actually is, what the chemical is. And then, of course, you need a propellant to make it all come out of the container. And originally it was Freon, but then when we found out about the problem with the ozone layer, they switched it to HFC 134A, which is used in refrigerators today, and it doesn't have much of an impact on the ozone layer in the atmosphere. So that's it. That's what you have in the spray can here. But of course, the real excitement comes when you see what it can do. So let's give it a shot. There's the magical nozzle. And here we go. Silly string out of the can. And now for the cleanup. Oh. What do you know? Comes right off. That's it for silly string.